The Great Relic War has begun. We're now 8 days into this war and the Colonials have taken a strong early lead. Over the past week, the Colonial forces have pushed deep into Warden territory, capturing major territories in central regions like Callahan's Passage, and making major gains on the eastern front in Viper's Pit, Weathered Expanse, and Silcan Shelf. The current score sits at 21 out of 32 for the Colonials and 16 out of 32 for the Wardens. While things look dire for the Wardens right now, we've seen wars like this before where the Colonials take an early lead, only to lose it if the war drags on too long. We'll see if the Colonials can keep this momentum going. You may have noticed that this war is a special war. As I mentioned before, it's called a Relic War. The last time we had one was back in War 107, which was more than 2 years ago. During a Relic War, there are 5 faction-neutral vehicles that become available, and you need to hunt down special relic resources to build these vehicles. The 5 vehicles consist of the following. The first is the repurposed Logi Truck. The difference between this and a regular Logi Truck is that it has 18 slots, compared to the normal 15 slots. As a Logi player, this is my favorite Relic vehicle. I also just really like the way it looks. The second vehicle is the Staff Car. It's a really fast moving car that has a boost mechanic. It's not really used for anything special. It just looks cool and is fun to drive around. The third vehicle is the Armored Fighting Tractor. It's called a tractor because the tank is built on the frame of a powerful tractor. It's really tiny and looks really cute. This is my favorite assault vehicle out of all the Relic vehicles. I love using this in the early stages of the war, as it uses 7.92mm bullets to mow down infantry. The fourth Relic vehicle is the Storm Tank. It's an early 40mm firing tank that is fun to use in the early stages of the war, but starts to fall off as the war drags on. I will say though, it is one of the cooler looking tanks in the game. The last Relic vehicle is the Phalanx Tank. This tank has 2 40mm firing cannons. This tank is very slow and is really only useful when sitting in a tank line surrounded by other tanks. It's extremely tanky, and if you get a couple of players repairing it from the back, it can't die. Those are the 5 Relic vehicles you get in a Relic War. Huge shout out to the Warden Regiments More and S2K on the Charlie server for helping me get some footage of all these vehicles. Honestly, I'd love to see the devs run a Relic War every few months and add a new vehicle or weapon each time. I think we're long overdue for fresh Relic content. Getting back into the war, I decided to pay Viper's Pit a visit. When I spawned in there, both the Colonials and the Wardens were locked in a stalemate down the main road. The entire fight was centered around the map's smallest bridge. I saw that players were trying to scrap together their own makeshift bridge just to get across. Be able to run into the sandbags. There you there you go. Get across, go across, I dare you, go for it. Go, 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 just keep going. Nice. Oh, oh no. Alright, we should just rebuild it. We should kill this thing and rebuild the bridge. We've pushed up. Once our forces finally started pushing past the bridge, I figured we needed to rebuild it properly so our armor and infantry could get across. Honestly, I don't even think I knew this bridge existed. I've got over 2,000 hours in this game and I've only fought in Viper's Pit a handful of times. Usually when I'm on the Warden side, I'm just running Logi here near Kirknell. Even after all this time, this game still surprises me. Go get him! Go get him! We can't let him shoot the bridge. If you are not building, go fire. Go on the other side and fire. Eventually we got the bridge rebuilt and our troops and Logi were able to move across smoothly. They're on the hills to the north, on the hills to the north. To keep that momentum going, I knew we needed a forward bunker base set up on the far side. I grabbed a shovel and asked a few others to help out and we got to digging. It was a risky build location as we were basically building it right on the edge of the battlefield. Yeah, just you can park the CV back a little bit for now, just so it doesn't get taken out or shot at. Our CV's getting attacked.
Stickies. Oh, the CV there.
Yep.
I don't have a gun.
This guy right there. Some Wardens managed to sneak up behind us and take out the construction vehicle and myself while we were digging. Oh my gosh. Luckily, our front line was still holding strong down the road, buying us time as we continued to dig up the bunker pieces. What's up?
Hey, Robert.
What's going on,
We
guys?
love you, Robert.
Thank you.
Put us in the video. Put us
Thank
in
you.
the next video.
Let's go in the video. With the bunker pieces dug out, I grabbed another construction vehicle, and I tried to place the actual bunker piece. Unfortunately, we dug everything too close to the road and couldn't get it in place.
Robert, they're gonna kill you with cutlass. We can't anymore.
Yeah, get back. That's fine. Get back. Save the tank. Don't need to protect me.
We should be alright, we should be alright. They're max ranging everything.
In the end, it was probably for the best. The Wardens were starting to push up again, and if we had gotten the bunker built, it likely would have been destroyed immediately. As night started to fall, we were pushed all the way back to the bridge. During the night, I decided I wanted to go on a partisan run. Before grabbing a gun and heading to the road to cut off their Logi, I picked up some mammoths to clear their watchtowers, so I could sneak behind their lines undetected. When I got back to the base, I noticed we were completely out of submachine guns. Not a single base in the entire region had any I could use. Luckily, our storage depot and Foxcatcher to the east still had a few crates, so I grabbed a Logi truck and drove out there to pick up SMGs, shirts, and some B-mats, and then hauled everything back to Viper's Pit. With the supplies delivered, I was finally ready to start the partisan run. Sometimes if you want something done, you've just got to run the Logi yourself. I managed to recruit a couple players to join me. I recommend always trying to bring at least 2 or 3 people for partisan work. It makes the mission way more effective and fun. Since I had already cleared the watchtowers earlier, we were able to sneak by on the west side of the front line and set up along their only supply route. Alright, spread out. We're gonna just cover this road. Don't waste your ammo. Don't waste your ammo, you can just wait. We had managed to take out a flatbed and 2 Logi trucks that were coming down the road. One of the Logi trucks had a full truck of shirts that they were trying to bring to the front. I picked them up off the ground and placed them in different areas to make sure they could not recover them. Unfortunately, their QRF team caught on and sent a squad to clean us up. Another guy. Oh. Okay, that was a good run. Good job. With the sun coming up, I figured we should give it one more try. The first partisan run had gone so well with us taking out multiple vehicles, I thought that we could give it one more shot. Just as a side note, I've already played so many different roles on this one front. I rebuilt the bridge to push our troops forward. I tried setting up a forward bunker base. I destroyed enemy watchtowers to cut their intel. I ran a quick 15-minute Logi trip for supplies, and I pulled off a solid partisan run. I mention this to highlight how many different things you can do on the front line. You don't always have to throw your body into the grinder. Foxhole always gives you something to do. As we got back to the road, we scouted it out and waited for it to clear out before setting up. Unfortunately, during this run, no other trucks passed by, and the Warden QRF was able to spot us again and take us out. When I got back to the front, our forces were still locked in the same fight over that tiny bridge with no real progress. 91. I'm getting shot. No!
See me dead.
No, there are 10 medics. Almost hold your medical! Why is there an RPG, the medical?
It's not an RPG.
But it looks like one. What is that? Let me pick that up. It's a Hydra.
They want to blow it up.
No! But we love you.
Hello, hello, thank you. Very nice of you. A little later, things got worse for us, as the Wardens had started raining artillery down on our base. They had set their guns up on the northern hill and were shelling our defenses. We were running low on B-mats and struggling to keep everything repaired. How are the other defenses looking around this? I think these might need repaired over here. With shells still falling and our supplies dwindling, I knew it was time for another Logi run.
We are
We're running out of ammo.
Okay, I'll try and grab some more
Where's
stuff.
our resupply?
I'll be right back. I got into the truck and decided to head back to Foxcatcher for some B-mats and other supplies. Capturing Foxcatcher in Weathered Expanse this early in the war was a huge win for us Colonials. Having a refinery town nearby makes pushing the eastern region so much easier, since we always have B-mats close at hand.
It's Roberts.
Hello.
It's the Brigadier. who
Hello,
gets
hello.
Basically boosted because everyone commends him for making YouTube videos.
That is so true. With the truck full of shirts, ammo, and B-mats, I made the trip back to Viper's Pit. When I arrived, our base was still standing, and the fight wasn't over yet. Okay, I got some shirts and oh, we got more B-mats. That's good. I got some ammo. We're live. Night was falling once again, and since we were still stuck fighting over the smallest bridge in Foxhole, I figured it was time for another partisan attempt. This way. Oh no! I'm an idiot. Trying to dodge the tank. I was trying to dodge the tank. I was not going to let that little fluke stop me. I got my gear back on and headed back out. Sorry, Warden.
Hello, good sir.
That poor digger. We caught him just trying to fill a hole, and we completely ruined his day. Sorry. I'm gonna be a real jerk and steal the shovel.
Relic truck. Relic. Coming down this road.
We managed to catch a Relic Logi truck this time. I love that truck so much. I was almost sad we had to blow it up. No! Unfortunately, that was the only truck we got before the Warden QRF swarmed us again. After that, the rest of the night was just the same brutal back and forth across the world's tiniest bridge. It was a long, grinding stalemate with neither side giving up an inch. As the sun rose, the Warden artillery came back online and started pounding our defenses once again. We continued to bring B-mats from Foxcatcher and continue to repair all of our structures. And still, we continued to hold them back on this bridge. It's going to be a long, hard fight for us to get to Kirk now, but I think that we can do it. And to top it all off, at the end of this battle, I found out that the Wardens had used the bunker pieces that I had dug out at the start of the battle. They were using it for their forward bunker base. I was both extremely proud and extremely annoyed. GG's to the Colonials and Wardens who fought in this battle. How is War 129 starting off for you? Let me know in the comments. I've started uploading more to my Patreon and Ko-Fi accounts. If you would like to watch these videos, you can support me with only $1 to gain access, or you can become a subscriber as well. This really helps support the channel and helps me pay for animations, new equipment, and the programs that I use to edit. If you are unable to support the channel financially, no problem. Watching old videos or maybe videos you haven't seen before helps a lot as well. Thank you all so much for watching and for your support. Make sure to subscribe for more Foxhole content. I'll see you out on the battlefield. Cheers.